Good morning, friends. It's Miss Tracy here, and I'm here with another story from the Bible. And as you know, all the stories in the Bible, they're true. That means that they really, really happened. Well, this is a story about God's path through the sea. Well, in this story, I have included some friends that are going to help me tell the story, and I've got some little friends here that are going to help me. So, let's get started.
God's path through the sea.
Okay.
God's path through the sea. Exodus.
This story comes from the book of Exodus. Exodus 14 through 15. So this is Moses. Say hi to Moses. Well, Moses, he led all of these people. So he had all of these friends, all of these people. They were God's people, and they had to escape a land of Egypt because there was an evil king and he was being very mean to them because he didn't like God. So Moses was leading all of these people, and they would travel very, very far. They had to bring their animals with them and everything. And at night, they would stay in a tent. They would sleep in a tent, but they would walk and walk and walk and walk. And they were being led by Moses, and also they were being led by a big cloud and fire. Whoa. So there was a big giant cloud, and that would keep them all shaded, and it was nice, so they would know where to go. Moses would follow the cloud. Wherever the cloud went, he would go. Then they would follow a big fire. So it was a big fire in the sky, and they would follow that wherever it went. Okay, so here is our friends, and they have walked a really long way, and they're all really tired. So let's check in with some of our other friends and see how they're doing on their walk. One night, as Moses and all of God's people had traveled far, and they decided to camp along this big river. So they put their tents up, and they decided to lay down and go to sleep. Well, what is that in the distance? Oh no! They looked, and they could see a big cloud of dust coming towards them. Oh no! So it was the king's army. He was coming to get them. Oh, what are we going to do? They were all upset. They all had to look to Moses. Moses, help us. Let's check with our friends and see how they're doing with this. God talked to Moses, and God told Moses, he said, I will help you. He said, the mean king's army won't get you. God moved his big cloud. Here's the big cloud. And he moved the big cloud, and he moved it so that God's people were hidden, and so they couldn't see him. And then Moses said to the people, he's like, hey guys, whoops, he was jumping all around. And he said, hey guys, let's cross the sea. What? We can't cross that sea. And Moses said, yeah, we can, because God says we can. God told me what to do, so all of you just have to listen and follow me. So Moses went on over to the water. Oh, and I wonder what happened next. Oh, Well, God told Moses to raise his hand up in the air. Can you raise your hand up in the air? Raise his hand up in the air, and a strong wind blew. And it blew the sea from one side to another. Ooh, let's check on our friends and see if they're getting ready to cross the sea. Well, here is Moses and his people. Well, the wind blew and the water piled up on either side. And here, Moses and his people, they were all walking across. And the big cloud was keeping them safe. So here they all are. They were walking on completely dry ground. Everything was dry. Nothing was wet. And then when everyone was safely across, then crash, splash. Oh, the water all went back and the dry ground was covered. Well, here is Moses and all of his people and all the animals, and they were so excited because they all made it over safe. So the people sang and they thanked God and they danced for joy because they were so thankful that God had kept them safe. Well, isn't that a good story? Yes, you know, God can keep you safe too, and He will keep you safe. You just pray to Him and let Him know that you love Him, and you know what? He loves you. He loves you very much. So I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope you enjoyed getting to see our friends acting some of this story out, and even there was a picture in there at the beginning, and I'll show a picture here again at the end of our pastor, Pastor Tim, and he was dressed up as Moses. Isn't that funny? Well, I hope you guys all have a great day, and make sure that you get outside and have some fun, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye-bye.